Okay, so for IGCSE exams, first passage is about lithophones, musical stones, and there is a separate complete video about lithophones in the previous video that you can see on our website. And these are, look at the passages, there are 3 paragraphs in this paper, and there are question number 1, question number 2, and there are 6 questions in this paper, question number 3, question number 4, question number 5, question number 6. So let's read this paper, and we have done this exercise in another video. First question is after reading the passage. So let me read the passage a bit for you so that you could understand the language. Most of the people have heard of rock music, but you might perhaps be surprised to learn that rocks and stones have been used to make music for many thousands of years. So, in any comprehension passage, there is a topic sentence in any paragraph, and all these essays we have paragraphs, and in each paragraph there is an introductory paragraph, then we have main body, and then we have a concluding paragraph. So accordingly, look at the questions to answer after reading the first passage. How are the stones usually displayed when they are played? So this is the skimming question. You need to understand the idea and then you can answer it. The second question is, who first discovered the stones in Dak Lak? So this is a bit confusing because there are 2 dates given in the passage. Okay, there are 2 dates given in the passage. If you can come to this paragraph, they say researchers think that lithophones have been played since Neolithic times, about 12,000 years ago, although early examples have been found relatively in 1949. Some road builders discovered it, and then there is another year that is mentioned. So you have to, in the next paragraph they say, those stones were however not the first to be discovered in Vietnam in 1942. So you have to scan and then infer which year they are talking about here. So after this we have third question. Third question is, how many of the stones in Dak Lak were in good condition? Again a scanning question. Then you have question number 4, where did the test on the Dak Lak stone take place? So this is about again scanning question. Question number 5, what did the Reglai people use a stone for? What they use this stone for? And question number 6 is, what affects the range of sounds that the stones make? So for this you need to understand the passage and you need practice for that. And now we come to exercise number 2, which is of 8 mark. Exercise number 2, which is of 8 mark. And in this passage, read the instruction, read the article above, 4 people A to D who live by the sea, and then answer question number 7, part A to I. There are 4 people's account. Amin, why I love living by the sea. Then we have Joey. Joey is giving his own reasons. Then we have Kiara, and then we have Dome. So these are the 4 students who are giving their recounts of why they like living in the by the sea. So let's read a bit of it. I grew up in the mountain away from the coast. Everything there was green as far as is a simile, use of simile, figure of speech, you could see, and we were so high up. It's the opposite now. I love seeing the ocean. So you can understand the language here, and for that you need practice. Now we come to part number 2. For each statement, write the correct letter A, B, C, D on the line. So in question number 7, you have to understand the text completely and then answer the question. Why young person, which young person says that the location inspires them to be creative? Okay, you have to understand the text and you have to, it's a bit tricky, so you need to shuffle down and infer your answer. Mention being able to see the sea wherever they are in their house. Admit to having an unusual opinion about an activity. Describe an intention to gain some knowledge about something found locally, and explains their personal reaction to change in their environment during the year. So these are the different, and there is one number for answering one each part of this. And then we have other answers as well. We have answer F, G, H options, and you have to pick up, scan, and you have to write down who said what. So you need to understand, and you have to able, you need to develop this skill that you need to be able to separate information according to what is required. Now we have exercise number 3, which is of 9 marks, and read the article about how storytelling can help communicate ideas, and then complete the notes. Communicating ideas using storytelling is very important as well, and communication is a very important skill to acquire in 21st century skill, as you know that. So all of us have heard a really good story at one time or another, and most people have a favorite one that they remember perhaps from way back in their early childhood. But as well as stories being told just for entertainment, they are also used in all sorts of situations where learning might be taking place. This could be a training session in a workshop, or perhaps in more typical learning environments like schools, colleges, or universities. But no matter where a story is being told, it is very important for the speaker to research their audience so these listeners can enjoy the whole storytelling experience. So it's very important to find your audience and the purpose of what you are trying to do, to amuse them, to inform them, to tell them about some fact or opinion. So communicating is a skill which needs to be practiced here as well. So after reading this, what is the question? Imagine they are giving you a situation and you have to understand the situation. Imagine you are going to give a talk about storytelling to your classmates. Use words from the article to help you write some notes. Make short notes under each heading. So they're given you some questions in which you have to answer these notes. How storytelling can be benefit the people who are listening? Example, enjoy the whole story experience, and these are 3 mark questions, so you have to give 3 reasons for that. In question number 9, you have to, how storytellers should prepare for telling a story. You have to pick up 4 points from the text and write down here. So skimming, scanning, inferring, and analyzing technique, the sub skills of the reading are being tested here. Now exercise number 4, read the article written by a fashion journalist and then answer the following question. You have to read, this is